interviews, and congratulations. When I see interviews, I'm so happy. It means we're moving. Sindio? So, kuliendaje? How was it? Hebu tuambie ilikuwaje? Mazuri yuko, is it a good company to go to? How are the interviews? Kuja tuibie nini siri kidogo. I would like to know what about to join. That's not her. That's someone else. Hi, it's me. Ukiweza nipatie info. It's me. What's their pay? Yes, that's what I also want to know. Wanalipa ngapi? Unafaa kufanya kazi aje? Iko wapi? Tupatie info kidogo hiyo kampuni. Because tutaitarget kidogo. They gave me the position but work from home. Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. So ulichukua kazi? Congratulations. Congratulations. Work from home. Hebu tupatie more info. Ni kazi gani unafanya? I wanna know. Ask please. Hey, it's me. Wow, panda juu kindly. Hata mimi nasema pande juu kidogo. Hii ni remote. It's purely commission though. Ni sawa, tuambie. Tuambie vizuri. Tunataka kusikia. Hey, it's me. Sasa tu ni ku-add kidogo. I swear. Hatutakuambush. Alafu si lazima uingie na video. Na hawako hapa wakusikia pia. If you don't mind, tupatie info kidogo. I need that for work from home. Exactly, si ndio? Tuambie tu. Tuko wengi tunataka kusikia. Hata sema ulituambia. Osona iko wapi Mombasa? Iko CBD. Thank you so much. She's here. Wacha tusikie. How many of you were able to apply hii kazi yenye anasema ilikuwa? Oh, thank you. Wacha kwanza ninyamaze. Hi, how are you? Hi, it's me. Hi.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. Nilienda
Tuambie.
interview jana.
Mhm.
They trained me.
Mhm.
Yes, they trained me. But
Okay.
wanapanga na nini shifts mbili
All right.
ya day shift na night shift. Alafu they work from home. As long as you
Mhm.
have a laptop na
Mhm.
Wi-Fi, you get the
All
work
right.
from home. Yes, it's
Okay.
purely commission.
Okay.
Hawana nini. But
What
they
do you
pay
do?
in arrears.
Na arrears.
In arrears, yes. So you see,
Okay.
kama nilianza sorry, I have a cold. Kama
It's okay.
nilianza
Pole.
job leo,
Mhm.
my first pay will be at the end of October.
Oh, so it's you paid at the end of the month. At the end of
October,
the week. Sorry?
October.
End of
So,
October.
yes, the whole of
Wait a
September
minute.
sina salary
Uh-huh.
mpaka end of October ndio napata my first pay.
End of October. Okay. So what
Yes.
do you do?
So, huko katikati ndio ujipange.
Before upate salary. Na hiyo
Yeah.
salary una earn aje? What are the jobs?
It's
Like what are
collection.
the roles? Sorry?
You are given, unapewa book yenye unawakia. So
Mm-hmm.
whatever you work or you collect,
Mm.
you're given 25% of the collection.
Oh, so you're collecting, you're asking people to pay their debts.
Yes, it's debt collection.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yes,
Right. Okay. So you're paid at the end of 2 months.
yes,
Then you're paid 25%
yes, 25%.
collection. All right. What do you guys think? And let me ask, why pay after every 2 months?
That was
Or is
my
it,
question. That was my question, but
why
sikupata
didn't
answer
you ask?
nilikuwa nataka.
Mbona kuuliza hiyo swali?
Niliuliza akaniambia they pay in arrears. Like it's the company's policy.
Why, there's a question from Robbie, which I think is legit. Did you sign any contract?
Not really.
No contract.
Yes. Alafu
Mm-hmm.
niliinquire from one of the employee hapo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeye alikuwa na work from home.
Mm-hmm.
Akarudi kwa ofisi akaniambia
Mm-hmm.
like if you're working from home
Mm-hmm.
and for the first 3 months you bring a revenue of less than 10,000, you're not paid at all.
Jamani. So ukileta less than 10,000 in a month and you're working from home, hakuna pay.
Yes, and your account is deactivated.
So utakuwa umefanya kazi bure.
Yes.
Wow. 10,000 no pay. Hey, okay. Okay. Mko na maswali? Wacha kwanza tusikie maswali ya watu, simamia tu hapo. Me too in debt collection but we are paid monthly. LC. LC unafanyia wapi debt collection? Na fees kubaya kutaku debt collection. LC na mind kutupatia more info pia. LC ya. I'm just trying. I know people have questions. We want to know because we are targeting that company. But yeah, hey, why can't I add LC? LC, mbona siwezi ku-add ama siwezi ku-request? LC, if you can share more insight on what you do, I would love to hear. And I'm very sure the rest would also love to hear. So debt collection is not easy. That's oppression. These are people's akimnataka kumvunja roho na siku ya kwanza. Because it's not easy collecting debt from people. Kenyans are not easy people to deal with. I agree. Any retainer? Thank you. It's me. Kuna mtu anaweza kaa kuna retainer?
Hakuna.
Hakuna retainer. The terms are tricky. Someone is saying, ndio nimejoin. Any account job? Okay, so tarudi. Jobs without contract is a no-go zone. Tutafikiria maneno. Ati no written contracts, that modern day slavery. Pay in 2 months, no contract signed. Yeah, kuna maswali mingi. So hey, it's me. What do you think? Are you going to keep working?
No, actually I took it keep busy nikitafuta kazi.
Okay, so let me ask. What is your day-to-day expectation? Are you given airtime? Do you have their phone? Do you have a book? You're just given a book.
You're just
So
given
are
a
they
book?
facilitating?
Not really.
They're not facilitating, no airtime.
Nothing.
Hey. What do you guys
Because
think?
you see, ukiwa
Uh-huh.
kwa interview the first thing they ask is if you're
Mm,
working from home, do you have a laptop? Uko na Wi-Fi?
mhm, mhm.
That's all.
Kama uko na wifi.
Eh,
Mhm. So ukimwambia yes. So anataka ucollect aje via WhatsApp.
no, wanakuwekea
Mm.
dialer kwa laptop.
Oh, okay. So you're not using your airtime.
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right. So you're not spending your airtime. That's okay. And how many people are you supposed to call? The booklet has how many people in number?
It's a huge portfolio, but in a day you're
Mm.
supposed to make at least 200 calls and 100
200 calls.
promise to face.
And 100?
PTPs like positive feedback. 100.
Okay. So meaning you need to get about 100 people paying or rather committing to pay.
Yes.
All right. Let me read some comments. Elsie anasema she works in a solar related company. We collect debts from those clients who take products. Which company is that, Elsie? What are the terms? Tupatie uhondo kidogo pia. Then why not give an appointment letter basi kama contract ni ngumu? It's tricky. Si heri tu uuze we Pravel. Wacha. Na usiweke crying emoji kwa live. Nisome tu heights mi ama itakuhurt nikisoma such comments.
Soma tu.
Acha niache hiyo twende ingine. Will you sign a contract later before you get paid? Yeah, exactly. I would like to know the process of payment from the person you spoke to from the company. What did they
Mhm.
tell you? How do they pay? What's the mode of payment?
Aliniambia ati wanaekewa
Mm-hmm.
there is a nini, what do we call it? Kuna list inatumangwa ya the amount of money you've collected. Then
Mm-hmm.
kwa hapo kando they indicate the amount of money you're supposed to receive. Alafu
Mm-hmm.
they deposit the amount to your bank account,
Mm-hmm.
but processing fee bado ni unakatwa.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. She's benefiting the company. That is Mzungu. 200 calls. It's not possible even Safaricom customer care. Can you call by the? Can you make 200 calls in a day? Can you make 200 calls? Are you able to? By the let me ask. So far leo umefikisha ngapi? Oh God. Zimefika ngapi?
20 22.
We, ati that job hapana unless you're interested in that area of expertise, you want to learn the skills. This is a one-on-one. This one is a no. Jacob anasema I have worked at a call center way. Hao watu. Hey, a dialer needs internet. They should facilitate for Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's true. But now alisema kona Wi-Fi kwa nyumba. It's very possible I used to make more than 300 calls. Oh, Ajes anasema it's possible to call 300 people in a day. All right, Ajes, how do you do that? Interesting. Nasikia hates me. Anasema it's kuna Ajes anasema it's possible to call those
It
many
is
people.
possible.
Mhm.
Unajua some of the call centers haikuangi ati ni wewe una manual dial.
Mm.
It's a campaign that is created, wewe una receive 2 calls.
Mhm.
So this one is a
Okay.
manual dial, like lazima uende utafute huyo customer and then you call
Mhm.
them.
Mm.
Yeah.
Kuna mtu anasema that employee is worse than the Wahindi in industrial area. Private umesema wache kulia kwa live. 200 are possible. I have a few people that I've added to the live. What details did they ask for? NHIF, etc. I don't think they asked for anything in this case. Waliitisha any statutory?
Not really, but huyo mwenye
Mm.
alikuwa ana train aliniambia
Mhm.
hiyo amount ya NSSF and NHIF it's being deducted but
Mhm.
haifidiwi kwa system ya NHIF na
Okay.
NSSF.
Oh, so they're deducting, but wow. Wacha tusichome. Acha tusichome. 200 ni more baki. That's tricky. Some company facilitate for internet also provide laptop. Where is she? Robi, unataka kufanya kazi ama? Maybe if you just say hi. Okay. Aya, so wacha nisikie. I want to hear from Ajes. Ajes amesema, I'm gonna mute you, Jacob. Then you can unmute when you're speaking. Sindo? Sawa sawa. So Ajes, unmute. To unmute. Ajes to unmute. Ajes amesema she used to make 300 calls a day. Nani ameshafanya tena hapa hivi kwa call center? I wanna know. Is she good in WordPress? Robbie anauliza kama uko sawa. Robbie, hold your questions. Tutamuuliza after this, ndio? Deducting Pauline una shout. Ajes, hi.
Hi.
Wewe umesupport hii call center umesema used to call to make 300 calls a day ukasema it's possible.
Yes, I used to do that.
Mhm.
Kidogo tu nitoke nje watu wako wengi.
Sawa
So,
sawa. Uko kazini ama uko
actually,
nyumbani?
niko kwa nyumba. Actually, it's Jessie J.
Jessie J. Sawa, tuambie.
Okay, I used to work in a call center
Mhm.
at, around Babadogo.
Mm.
And what I can say, it's not hard. It's not hard working
Mhm.
in a call center.
Mhm.
Kuna pressure. Like
Mhm.
since we had to make like 300 over 300 calls. It's
Mhm.
si ile call unapiga na mtu story, hapana.
Mhm.
Unapiga
Mhm.
simu unaambia loan yako you are supposed to pay on this date and you have
Mhm.
not paid, kindly make the payment. Si ati ni
Mhm.
story mingi, so it's possible you can make
Mm.
over 300 calls.
You
Hakuna
can.
story. Yeah, hakuna story.
So Jessie
Hakuna
J
story.
anafi. Uh-huh. It's possible.
Very
Ah,
possible. Very possible.
okay, tunaweza uliza swali. Ulikuwa unafanya wapi?
How will I say? Okay,
Tuambie.
nilikuwa
Si
nafanya,
ulitoka. Eh.
sitasema nilishatoka huko.
Mhm.
Actually the reason nilitoka walifunga, they closed.
Mhm.
Yes. Kulikuwa na, if I can just give you a brief of collection. Collection
Okay.
inataka, collection ni kama sales. You see,
Mhm. Mm.
you have to collect, you have to sell, you have to do
Mm.
the sales for you to retain
Mhm.
your job. So
Yes.
collection is like sales. For
Mhm.
collections, you have to collect for you to retain that job. You see?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Don't collect. Actually, sisi tulikuwa tunapewanga target. Like
Mhm.
in a month, if you
Mhm.
don't meet your target,
Mhm.
unapewa warning. Like every week we had
Mm.
warning. Tulikuwa na warning.
Mm. Mhm.
So like from Monday to Friday,
Mm.
Usipomeet target yako unapewa warning, you sign a warning. If you
Okay.
don't renew that your warning, you also get another warning. So like there were types of warning: first, second, and then the third one you get terminated.
Nenda home.
Unafukuzwa. Unaenda home because you're not benefiting the company. So you have to work extra hard. Hata ukifika kwa nyumba, you have to work extra hard.
You have to call when
So
you're at
it
home.
Yes, you have to call, you have to send messages. If the client is not receiving the calls, you have to call the referees. Tell the referees to pay the loan.
Okay, so
Because
feel it's possible.
It is very possible. Si story bing. Unajua kuna call yenye unapigia mtu mmoja mnataka kuongea like 5 minutes. No, you don't need to take 5 minutes talking to one client. Yet you can take that 5 minutes to talk even with more than 4 clients. You see?
So nani anasema ulikuwa unafanya Apex? Wacha nisikie Jacob anasema nini. Jacob, toa mute. Hey, it's me.
Hello.
Naona uko na
Hello.
support.
Good
Hi,
morning.
Jacob.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Are you getting me loud and clear?
Kabisa.
Jina langu ni Jacob. What Ajes has been explaining, it's exactly starting with the question ya kwamba mtu anaweza piga simu zaidi ya 300. Nilikuwa napiga simu 800 kwa siku.
Wapi uko?
Na ilikuwa isifike saa 10 jioni kabla hujafikisha 800 na zaidi. Unaona?
Yes.
Nilikuwa nafanya kampuni sawia na ya Ajes, lakini sasa hiyo ni branch nyingine around the explain GM, if anyone knows a GM. I think it's a branch of Ajes because they had branches in Babadogo, in GM, around GM, and another one I can't remember well. Yeah. Sijui ni bane jina au niseme?
Sema jina.
Inaitwa Finley Collection Africa.
Yes, tuambie about Finley.
So you are given a task to call to collect debts in fact.
Yes.
So the debtors, you call them, it is manual, it's called a landline.
All right.
It's automatically, after you are done with the one call, another one comes on. So that's why it is possible to make more than even 300 calls in a day. So there are some who do not pick the call. Kuna wale ambao hawatashika simu, kuna wale ambao watashika, lakini wakisikia kwamba unazungumza na Jacob na kupigia kutoka Finley Collection Africa kwa niaba ya loan yako ya Tala. Na mpango gani? Akisikia tu hivyo ana end call, unaona? So that's why the calls zinaweza count hadi zaidi ya 100.
Okay.
300.
Alright.
Then kwa masuala ya malipo unalipwa depending na how much have you collected. Venye amesema tu kuna target. For example, kama in a month lazima ufikishe, sisi ulikuwa unafikisha more than 150k yenye umecollect.
Wow.
150k, but there are certain sections. Kuna hiyo section, let's say for example Tala, let's say for example KCB, let's say you are collecting on behalf of Equity, hivyo. So you have targets. KCB target yao nyingine like 1 million or because hao ni watu wako na loan kubwa. The likes of Tala ni kidogo, so Tala ilikuwa 150k per month.
Okay.
So ukihit more than 150, you are added a commission on top of your salary. That is around 2% or 4%.
All right.
Yeah, of the 150 hivyo. But maripo yao si vibaya, but pressure yenye iko Nyawira.
What's the
It's
pressure?
more than the pressure is that there's a manager of a certain group. Let's say for example Tala is managing a certain group of 20 people. So from his side, he is monitoring your calls. How many calls have you made? Till noon. Okay. How many calls have you made?
Yeah.
How many PTPs? The one hates me was saying PTPs, promise to pay. How many have you received? Have you followed up to find out? Then there's someone also who is monitoring your calls somewhere. What are you how are you having a conversation with the client?
Yes.
You see? Like if you are rude or you have not made a good approach of like there's a system that you must follow in approaching the client so that he is able to pay. You see. So
Okay.
if you have not followed the procedure, like
Mm.
you first pitch, your name is who, why are you calling? You
Mm-hmm.
explain to him the loan balance, then you ask him how will he pay, why has he not paid till that time. So there's someone who is monitoring somewhere the the recorded calls. You see.
Okay.
So you are called again, Jacob. Can you come here? You are called through the same landline. Why have you not convinced that customer? Can you come at this at the end? Then unakuwa lectured, go and do this. Then if you not reach the target as Jess had said, kama like in a day you have collected zero, unaitwa na team leader. Today you have collected zero. Why? Tomorrow tena zero. The third day, a warning letter. If you consistently record zero in a week, they just terminate you. And the recruitment is like daily.
So that's
You
why
are
they have open
terminated.
positions every day.
They are every day you are terminated, and the place is filled the next day.
And let me ask, are you paid?
Yes, you are paid, but the salary range is very. It depends with the sections too.
So let
For
me ask.
example, if
Yes. Yes, I want to know the ranges of salary and what determines what you're getting paid.
what determines is that they have clients like Tala is their client, KCB is their client, Equity. So it depends on which section are you. If you are in Tala, if you are in branch, so that's how you are determined. So those who are
Okay.
in Tala, they are paid around 10 to 12,000.
10 to 12,
That's your
okay,
base.
per month.
That's your basic. Yeah, that's your basic salary. So those are commissions after you have hit the target 150. And it is very difficult. Imagine Nyawira convincing a Kenyan to pay a debt of the last over 2 years. The clients bring names of those defaulters who have not paid for a long period of time. Now Nyawira, you there convincing a person over the last 2 years to pay a debt of 5,000 that
Yeah.
he took during the COVID period, and he lost a job. Imagine now.
Yeah.
Those are the contacts that you are brought to. Na ukimpigia mtu anakwambia, "Ai, mi hadi sikumbuki Tala ni akina nani? Hapana, mi hadi sijui hao watu." You see? And the customers are very harsh. Some of them are
Yes.
very harsh. They abuse you.
Yes.
You receive negative feedbacks until you are bored. But what should you do? You don't have any other option. But
Yeah. You
there are
stay.
those sections like, let's say like KCB.
Yeah.
KCB ni watu wanachukua loan kubwa kubwa 1 million, 2 million. You see, they are not hefty in paying their loans back. So you can convince, at least there is one who can collect 200,000 in a day, 300,000 in that range. No, so
Yes.
it depends with sections.
KCB, what's your target?
KCB, it's around 500,000 to 800,000 per month.
5 to 800. I think it's achievable.
Yes, it is achievable. It's achievable because of the customers. The customers who borrow, they are investors, and some of them have business, so they pay
Yeah.
easily. Yeah.
And what's your rate?
But
Like, what's the salary range?
the salary range is around 15 to 18.
15 to 18.
Yes. Then
All
the
right.
commission is 4%. 4% of the above that you have collected, above 800 maybe, or above 500. So the 4%
Which is
you
impossible.
are given,
Which is almost, not
which is
impossible, almost impossible.
it's almost impossible. Like a scenario
Yeah.
that I was in at that time, kuna yule ambaye alihit 2.1 million
Oh,
in a month. In fact, it was towards the end of the month. Akapata tu
yes.
mtu akalipa yote 2.1
Uh-huh.
million.
Yes.
So then the company
Oh,
was
wow.
like, we'll not give you the 4%. He was almost going to receive 120 something
They
thousand
refuse
as
to
his
pay.
salary. So they said, so we'll give you like 1% or 2%. You see. So
Oh,
they
wow.
give you a target that is unachievable, and maybe at that point it's very difficult for someone to reach such a target. And
All
the
right.
reason why I was saying the issues of pressure, you are given limited time for like imagine every time your headsets are on, it's calling every time. Then you are given 30 minutes of breakfast, 30 minutes of lunch. If you have not attained the target, you will not go lunch for 1 hour, you go for 30 minutes surely. Then another one is overstaying at work. Unapata kwamba umeingia kazi saa moja exactly, and if you get into work around 7:03 7:05, you are going back, you are going back home, you see.
Unarudishwa nyumbani?
Yes,
Oh God.
unarudishwa na security hapo kwa mlango.
Wow.
Then
Okay.
if the time the normal working hours is 7 to 5. So if it clicks
Longer.
at 5 before you hit the target for the day, like let's say if the team leader had told you today my group I want 1,500. If you don't have 1,500, unakaa hapa hadi saa moja. Even you extend to 8. Imagine 8 p.m. with a pay of almost 10,000. And the issue of the deductions of NHF and NSSF that Ajay had said, it's I don't know if it's Ajay or it is me. They are deducted. You are told you are deducted NSSF and NHF when you go to your apps. It was not paid.
Yes. Oh,
so I don't know which criteria they use. It's not paid. Totally, it's not paid. For me, I worked there 1 month, but at the end, I did not see whether my NHF and NSSF had been paid because it was pending. Yes.
You did a month. You worked with them for a
Yes,
month.
I did. I worked with them for a month. I said this is not what I deserve.
Would you go back? Would you go back?
Oh, I couldn't even recommend someone.
But wait. I'm thinking the people working for maybe companies like ACB are running much better, 15 to 18. So do you, when you apply for jobs, do you go straight to work? Are you given the KCB role, or do you have to start from maybe 10 to 12 and then grow? What's the procedure?
That it has a process.
Okay.
For example, where I was at Finley, you are to start maybe with Tala the 10 to 12,000. You work like for some even a good 6 months with that pressure and such zero earnings per day. Yes. Then after they have recognized, they use several criteria to promote you to KCB.
Okay.
In
All
fact,
right.
KCBs they don't have pressure like the Tara, the branch, the others have.
All right.
So
tell
they
me,
use criteria in like
I want
your
you.
communication criteria.
I want you to advise her, it's me, with the terms that she just mentioned, that she has no salary next month. Her salary comes in after a month, that is October, and it's 10,000. And if she does not get to 10,000, she will not get any pay. What do you think about that? And what would you tell her? Should she take the job or not?
Sorry, come up again.
All right. Hi, it's me. Toa mute. Uliza advice hapa. Kuna Jacob hapa ashafanyia hiyo kazi. Kuna Jessa kushafanyia hiyo kazi. Wacha wakupatia advice. Mpatie terms zako. What are your terms?
Okay, mi naijaribu tu. Unajua bahati hazifananangi Nyawera.
Ni
I'm trying
kweli.
my luck. If it doesn't work, I call it quits.
You call it
Nikitafutanga
quits.
job ingine.
Terms zako umepewa gani?
It's me,
What are the
umefanya
terms?
hii job for how long?
She's new.
Sorry?
Nina M. She's new. She just started this week.
Okay. So me, I can advise you because I've worked as a debt collector in 2 companies. It's not
Which and which?
easy, but
Ni
when you
gani na
don't have
gani?
a job,
Tuguzie mbili.
boy, mimi I'm loyal to any company that I will work for. So sometimes wanatuambia we don't mention the name of the company, so I will not mention.
Sasa niambie basi Nina. Niambie, has it been mentioned here by the people who spoke?
Where?
Wenye wameongea
The name
wameitaja?
of, no,
Bado
hazijakuwa
ijatajwa.
mentioned.
Oh, sawa
Yeah.
basi. Haya, tuambie sasa, utamwambia
So
nini?
the first job yenye mi nilifanya nikiwa new now like her, I got trained for 2 weeks and we were promised that after the training unalipwa 7,000 but that is kama umefanya poa unaachwa unabaki job, but kama haujafanya poa unapewa 7,000. then unaenda home.
Okay.
So I got trained, I succeeded, nikapata job.
All
So
right.
my first week kama yake sasa, it was full of pressure because for them they want you to deliver from the first day. They don't care whether you are new or old. They want you to deliver from the first day. And then the first job yenye nilifanya ya collection, it was a bit hectic because they were listening to our calls. Our calls were being recorded. So in that you are new, you are so naive, you don't even know how to handle clients, na mtu anasikiza venye unaongelesha client, immediately anakuita. Imagine, even when a client confirms to you that pesa nitalipa by jioni, they will still call you and ask you, ati mbona unaingia box ya huyo client? Mbona unaingia box ya huyo client? Huyo ashakudanganya. So like unabaki hapo when you are confused, you don't know what to do because if you are a client and I have already spoke to you and you told me that I'm going to pay at 2 p.m. See, it's upon me to like wait until 2 p.m. nione kama umelipa. So for us in that company, we were not allowed to agree by the client's terms. You were the one to determine when that client is paying you. But naweza nika-advise mtu yote mwenye hana job, if you get a collection job, just go and do it. But one thing I can advise it me kama bado ako kwa hiyo kampuni, how to get money from a Kenyan. A Kenyan si rahisi.